Side frame.
Hello, my name is Enrique Hernandez, and this interview is part of my preliminary project about Paquime, the archaeological zone of Casa Grande in Chihuahua. Today I'm interviewing Miguel, who has visited Paquime and can share his experience as a visitor. The purpose of this interview is to understand why this heritage site is important and how more people can learn about and appreciate and protect it. Miguel, from your experience as a visitor, what was the first thing that you caught your attention when you visit Paquime?
The first thing that caught my attention was the adobe architecture. It is very different from other archaeological sites in Mexico because the structures are made of earth and have a unique design. I also found interesting that the site is located in the northern Mexico, which makes it feel different from more famous sites in the center or south of the country.
Now, what do you think to make Paquime different from other archaeological sites in Mexico?
I think Paquime is different because it shows the cultural importance of northern Mexico. Many people usually think about Mayan or Aztec sites when they hear about Mexican archaeology, but Paquime shows that the north also had complex societies, trade, architecture, and cultural connections. It helped visitors understand that Mexican heritage is very diverse.
And now, which elements of the site helped you understand Paquime the most? The adobe architecture, water system, trade balgams, Macaus, or the museum?
For me, the Adobe architecture and the museum helped me understand the site the most. The ruins show how people lived and organized their space, while the museum gives more context about their culture, objects, and way of life. Together, they help visitors imagine the importance Paquime had in the past.
And now, what do you think about Paquime is not as widely known as the other Mexican heritage sites?
I think it is not as widely known because it is far from the most visited tourist routes in Mexico. Many tourists visit places like Chichen Itza or Teotihuacan, but fewer people travel to Casas Grandes. Also, Paquime may need more promotion on social media, schools, and tourism platforms so that the younger people and national visitors know about it.
Now, as a visitor, what behavior do you think people should practice to help conserve this archaeological zone?
Visitors should respect the rules of the site, avoid touching or damaging the ruins, not leave trash, and following the marked paths. I think it's also very important to listen to the guides and read the museum information because understanding the value of the place makes people more careful and respectful.
And how do you think the local voices from Casa Grande can help younger audience appreciate Paquime?
Local voices can make the site feel more alive. Guides, teachers, artisans, and people from the community can explain why Paquime matters to them, not only as a historical place but also as part of their identity. Young people may connect with more the site if they hear stories from people who live near it.
And finally, Miguel, in one message, what would you tell someone who has never visited Paquime?
I will tell them that Paquime is a unique place that shows a different side of Mexican history. It is worth visiting because it helps us understand the cultural richness of northern Mexico and reminds us of that heritage should be protected and shared with the future generations.
Thank you very much, Miguel, for sharing your experience as a visitor. Your testimony helps show that Paquim is not only an archaeological site, but also an important part of Mexican culture, identity and heritage that deserve more appreciation and protection.